if you
Okay, I'll try and bring it back up. Okay, so I have the owls back up on my
yeah.
page. We are recording, hopefully. You did all hear that we
Yes.
were recording. And I
Yeah.
hope we are, because this session is going to be a little bit, it's going to have a little bit of a twist to it. In fact, that is why I opened it up to all levels today. And then we're going to have another one Thursday, which is, this one's going to be like this. And then the other one's probably more of a mix of animals. But today I decided to concentrate specifically on the barn owl because while I was doing these sketches in advance, just to see what I could learn from them, what we could do, what we should concentrate on. And I started developing this idea in my head, and I thought, okay, I'll run it by them tomorrow. So I won't say anything. I will just get you to do the things exactly in the same order I did, which is I started off with this basic shape of a barn owl. Now,
Hmm.
since this session today is open up to everyone, I want to explain. I know, forgive me, those of you who have been here, all the time, for me repeating what time sketching is and why we do it. But time sketching is sketching on a very short time limit, and our official timer is Vivian, who is one of our members. And anyway, sketching on a time limit allows us to break away from our style, break away from our comfort zone. We have a short time to get the energy of the movement of what we see, break things down into basic shapes, which is something that we've learned a lot, especially while last month we were doing the anatomy themed sketching challenge. And every month we have a new theme. And this month it's animals. And we just concentrate and get a very like a few minutes for every sketch. And though that might seem scary, it actually really over time helps you loosen up, improves your drawing skills, and does so much more. For me, it's helping me even like kind of I connect it with my watercolor, and it's helping me kind of redirect my style, going places that I prefer.
If I can stand this.
Okay, let me let other people in as they come.
See.
And okay, so what we're going to do today is I was going to do a bit of more of a variety of animals, but what I decided was when I started painting the barn owl, which by the way is an animal that I love, I decided to go in another direction. But we're only going to be painting owls today, barn owls to be specific, but we're going to be putting our style to the test. So we're going to start off with this picture of a barn owl, which doesn't even have the eyes. I think there was another one in the Pinterest board. All these images are in the Pinterest board, even the ones you'll see coming up later, where same image but with the eyes. But we know to position the eyes just below that horizontal line that runs across the forehead. But to be honest, you don't even have to put the eyes in. So this is just going to give us a warm up and an idea, a general idea of what the shape of the barn owl is. And as you can see, it is really, really easy to break it down into geometric shapes because it's got uh, a flat round for the face, a triangular beak, and the rest of the body, as you can see, can easily be broken down into shapes. So Vivian, how long do you think we should get
Oh,
for this one?
1 minute and a half.
Okay, so we get 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I will be keeping the timer for you to sketch this. Don't worry if it doesn't look good or all the self-judgment, drop it. We are not interested in that here. Ready, steady, sketch. So we are 1 minute into the sketching of the Sparrow owl. It's very basic. As you can see, you don't need to really worry about anything too much. It's just kind of warming up. You will notice that as we sketch, the small muscles in our hands will get warmed up and we'll gradually get looser and we'll see our drawings usually improving before our own eyes.
This is awful.
And we have 30 seconds to go on this one. 10 seconds left to go. Okay, and time's up on this one. I'm assuming you got on okay because
I'm putting that there in case she wants to.
was that? Don't understand German, but I'm assuming it was excellent. How did you get
Yes,
on, Louise?
okay.
Oh dear. Would you rather have a whiskey?
Turn off someone's
I
microphone.
love having the
Okay.
guidelines. That
I
is
could
so
pretend my
helpful.
choice,
That's
really.
great.
Catherine, what did you say there?
I said I love having the guidelines, like
I
breaking
know,
it down like
exactly.
this
Yes,
is fabulous. Yeah.
It is amazing to have the guidelines. It always is. And then I want to take you in the same exact, I think, so for me it was, no, it wasn't this one that I went to next. Okay, I went to this one next, and what I want to do is, again, these are already sketched, which in a way is an advantage because we can already see how someone else did the lines, how someone else did the mark making. And what I did for this is I just thought I'll pick one and I'll sketch one. I won't sketch all three of them because I don't want to get too bored, you know. So I personally I was tempted to sketch the one to the right that's flying, but in the end I ended up sketching the one to the left in the lower corner here. And I only did the one. I'm not sure if you feel like trying all three, but I would suggest you try one because, or you can stick into your time limit. No one is forbidding you from doing that, of course. But as part of the warm-up, I would actually choose one of these and focus on one. And you can do whichever one of these. Not important that you do the same one as I did. And how many minutes do you think? 3, Vivian?
Oh, I would say
4?
3 minutes. 3, 4.
3. I thought 3. That's an excellent one. Please, if you have like background noise, could you turn your microphones off as that gets in the way of the recording and other people's lessons? Thank you. And we have 3 minutes to sketch one of these three owls, any owl of your choice. Be sure to concentrate on your mark making, on the energy and breaking down into basic shapes. And 3, 2, 1, start sketching. And we have 2 minutes left to go on this one. I think later on I'll get Judy to give us another brief explanation of what the wings in the birds, or even Louise, the feathers, how you break them down into, what was it, 2 or 3 tiers, and it doesn't matter how many you get in, but once you nail the 3 tiers in the bird's wings, then you've nailed the wing or something like that. I'm sorry if I was mistaken, but we have some bird wing experts here. So we'll rely to them later on. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. What I like about these sketches is that you can see that there probably would have been some guidelines there at one point and then probably were erased. You can kind of make that out, that the artist tried to break them down into these basic geometric shapes, which, as we have observed over the months, really makes drawing things easier. And we still have 1 minute left to go. And we have 30 seconds left. So we can slowly start wrapping things up. No bad mouthing your drawing, please. Not even inside your own head.
Oh, thank you. That works.
And we have 10 seconds left to go.
You know, then look at this graphic sketching.
I don't know. I'm not doing it.
And we're done. Okay, how did we get on?
Yeah, they do seem
Yes,
to be at the moment. don't they?
Fine. Okay, I'm going to proceed again in the same order, though my photographs are probably not in the same order. That's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go right here. And again, I didn't do all of these, but I took 2 references from this specific sketch journal.
Wow.
I definitely took this one up here. And I might actually, no, I think I might actually have taken 2 references. I took this one and I took this one, and then we have an enlargement of this one to have a look at the claw. But this one and this one, yeah, even if you could only just get the outline in and not, you know, the details of the face and the feathers, it would be really great. Because the silhouette here is, especially in this one up at the top, the central one next to the white one, is really what makes you understand the shape of the barn owl. So I would suggest, I will ask you whether you prefer to draw 2 or 1, knowing that more are coming, and then we'll do this one enlarged. Or if you prefer to concentrate on just the one, again, you can just do the silhouettes if you prefer.
I think that the one on the top is more interesting because
I agree with you, Viv.
unusual.
So I would suggest we all concentrate on the central owl at the top between these 2. And how long would we get?
4 minutes.
Can you make it bigger, Fiona?
I'll try. Let's see. I should be able to make it somewhat bigger. Can I pull this down?
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
Ah, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Thank you for
Okay.
giving me the idea. Okay, I could do the same thing with a claw later, then I don't have to go and pick the enlarged photo. So how many minutes are we getting for this? 3 or 4? What did you say?
I would
I'm
say
too biased to go in.
I would say 4 because it's a
Okay,
difficult
okay,
shape.
4. Now,
I don't think I could
negative
stand this.
space.
I've
The
started
negative
to
space
draw
here,
an owl
distance
now. I
between the
didn't know what
wings,
she was doing.
distance between the legs. Look at the shape of the head as it looks down, the claws. I mean, just look at the
There's only 28
yeah,
people
anyway.
on it.
Get this one in. 3, 2, 1, sketch. We have 4 minutes for this one, so we have quite a long time considering that, especially those of you who have been doing the sketching challenges for a while now and have learned how to, again, break things down into the basic geometric shapes, should find quite easy. Also to observe negative space, which is the distance between things, like the distance between the 2 paws or legs or whatever you want to call them, the distance between the elbow and the tail. And it has this tail that goes straight down and those beautiful large wings. And I think this is the pose of the barn owl when it's landing. So it's landing on a branch or it's landing somewhere. Beautiful, elegant creature that it is.
Yeah, I say that. That
Fiona,
Russian woman
have we,
gonna
have
catch
we-
a mouse is actually better than
Sorry?
a lot
have
of
we
them.
started, have we
Because
started the,
She did
Yes,
a dem-
yes.
she did a
Oh, sorry.
demonstration and showed you how
Okay.
to do it and went, you
I'm
know,
dreaming.
step by step. This
This is like just
I
getting.
might as well be Trini and Susanna doing this.
But it seems to be the equivalent of having somebody talking you through a pro forma
Mm,
and go away and now.
do it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn it off in a minute, I think.
yeah.
If it doesn't come onto a proper picture, if it's just for these exercises.
I'm sorry, could we turn off the microphone?
Yeah, I'm looking for where it's coming from. I cannot see it.
I think it's Helen Steele, this
Fine.
HS.
Okay, thank you.
Good Lord.
It's somewhat like a monkey.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? What are those? What are those monkeys called? You know, the ones that look
Monkeys.
really odd? Is it the
golden
Japanese
monkeys.
ones?
Yeah.
The spike
I
monkey.
don't recall it.
Monkey was my first
Macaco,
thought.
macaque, something like that they're called. The ones that live in the snow. Or I don't know, but it definitely has something. And that's where my thoughts started going. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. I started seeing things while I was while I was sketching these owls, let's put it that way. I started tripping 1:15, 1:15, 1 minute 15 seconds left to go. And we have 40 seconds left to go now. Fifteen seconds left to go. And our time is up. Did you have a hard time doing this one, or
No, it's
was it
fine.
okay?
No, it was fine.
Mine looks like a monkey, but it
Fine.
Mine-
But
I
There
quite like
is
it.
something of the monkey in there. I
Well,
don't know
I am
what it
mute.
is, but there
Picture
is.
looks like a monkey.
Mine looks like an angel.
Sorry?
Well,
oh,
Lucky you.
Yeah.
an
Are you
angel, a monkey,
cheating?
yeah.
mm,
Okay, so next coming up, I have this is a beautiful sketch of the owl's clawed foot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are they called feet in the birds as well? Judy, you know,
Claw.
or Louise would know.
I think it's a claw.
It's
It's
a
a claw.
The whole thing's a
This
claw,
one's what?
not just the claws. It must. It's like, well, okay, let's get this
Claw.
claw in.
What's going on with her?
Talons. That's right. I remember being in one of those
Yeah.
shows where they
Yeah.
used the birds for hunting, and they said that these talons could literally rip flesh out of your arm.
Yep.
So
It's
yes,
a claw.
we know
It's a claw, and the nails are called the talons.
beautiful owls, but stay the heck away from me if that's what their talons can do.
Oh, that
Apparently
was
they can.
good.
So now we're going to sketch this beautiful taloned
Everything.
foot. And it's pretty easy because it's it's already sketched for us. But how long do we? I would say 2 minutes and a half, 3 minutes. Do I get the
Yeah, that's good. 2.5.
Yeah, you don't know where you're going today. You don't know where you're going. I've got like a surprise at the end. Anyway, ready, steady.
We've got that now.
It might not even be a surprise. Ready, steady, sketch. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm just taking you on the same journey I went on to, but I know my mind might work differently. I might be a little bit mad after all. But aren't we all?
We're all mad here.
What are we sketching?
The
Foot.
talon, the foot, the clawed foot of the barn owl,
Not seeing the
like
picture.
a study. Also, because I have to say, in some of the other images, again, you can hardly understand what the foot is like because, again, it looks almost monkeyish human because I believe that this is covered in fur.
Oh, yeah.
But at
Oh.
least in the white ones, it seems to be. So you
Yeah,
can't really
some of
see.
yellows have fur, not all.
Yeah, you can't see the structure of the claw, of the talons. You can see the nail part, but you can't really see when it's flying. Sometimes it looks like feet almost, especially in that last one we did where it was like landing. I kind of had a bit of a problem with the feet part because they looked like human feet. And I thought if I put these feet in, it's going to start looking human. So let's have a look at what is actually lying beneath the fur and feathers.
Somebody's got a live model. I love it. I love that voice.
Somebody's got what, huh?
A live model. I hear that pitch.
Yeah,
I
we have
love
the
that.
live models here every time almost.
I love that.
We'll have to sketch the live models once, even if they're moving.
Yeah, I don't know why two of them are being really all over me wanting treats right now.
But you
Are we
know,
not-
that's
are we
actually a
not
thing. You
out
can
of
do
time?
sketching and movement. That would be interesting. You can film yourself while the pigeons are moving, and then we can sketch that.
Yeah.
Are we not out of time yet?
No, we've got 56 seconds left to go.
Goodness, how much time did we have?
I think 3:30. This has all been
Yes,
this has all been
3:30.
recording, and I'll upload it for if you want to rewatch later. So all the drawings and the reference images and the timings will be in the recording. And we have 30 seconds left to go. Okay, and time's up. How did you get on with that one? Did anyone have any like serious problems with that one?
No,
Nice.
no,
Fine.
quite good.
Okay, good.
Good.
Now
I found
let's.
this very difficult for some reason.
You found this very difficult?
Yeah, all the little pieces, there's so many.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. You kind of have
That's
to.
and notoriously hard. It's okay.
For me, wings are confusing, if I have to be completely honest. So I don't know if Judy, you look a bit quiet today. I don't know if you're up to giving us a brief explanation of how the wing a breakdown of the wing that was really useful.
Okay, there's three main sections. Okay, the smallest one there on the top would be like the coverts, and the second section would be the secondaries, and the longer feathers would be the primaries.
Okay, so long as we get these 3 tiers in, it's going to look realistic. It doesn't matter how many feathers we get in, but we have to get those 3 different levels.
Yeah, it's like 3 main sections that fall below the base of what's considered the neck.
Yeah.
And depending on the angle of the bird, you may see a little bit more of the scapula than other angles, but it's always 3 sections of feathers: the coverts, the secondaries, and the primaries.
Okay, so I would say let's get drawing this wing. That's the one that's more confusing for me. When something's confusing, try and forget what you're looking at. Try and forget that it's a wing, because that will just muddle up your mind. So what I will do is I'll set a timer, but I don't know for how long. I have no idea. 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. Let's push ourselves a little bit.
2 minutes and a
30.
half.
Okay.
2.5. Okay.
2.5, I said,
Yes.
right? Is that okay? Okay, ready, steady, and sketch. Remember the rule of the 3 levels of rings that Judy kindly just reminded us about. That really will help us. And also for me, it was the shape of the feathers at the end here. It's kind of, they're almost like fingers again. They're shaped almost like fingertips, almost seen sideways. And that kind of helped me get the shape of the feathers in there as well, of those individual feathers. So we're kind of breaking down all the aspects of the owl to kind of understand how it's shaped and how it looks in its different positions, etc. And we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go on this one. And now it's 1 minute left to go on this one. Thirty seconds. Fifteen seconds. What was that? It's like the aliens landed.
Sorry, that was an ambulance that just went past.
Oh gosh. Sorry, but anyway, that's it. How did you get on?
Fine.
Yeah?
Yes.
I
You
thought it was
find
going to
it
be easier than
tricky?
it was.
Yeah?
It wasn't
Okay,
tricky.
let's keep going. I don't know. Where was I? So here, here, here. Okay.
I have a question for Judy or
Louise,
whoever else is.
the bird knowledge,
Louise, yeah.
bird
Are the
whisperers.
number of wings the number of feathers consistent? I mean, do they, like
More or less, yeah. Like it varies depending on bird species, but amongst the same species, it's pretty consistent.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is another one, and this time I think we've kind of got a grasp of how these barn owls are shaped. So we have this flat, almost like a clock face. Then we have this very tapered nose that goes down into this triangular beak. The eyes can be either very round, but almost cat-like, I would say. You can also have this kind of almond shape. And then it has this widow's peak, as they used to call it. My mother calls it that. Probably it's like politically incorrect now, so blame her and not me if this is wrong. But anyway, this little thing here, and it kind of creates a heart shape around its face. And then it's quite a long body, powerful legs. They're not like those sticks thin, that other birds have. And then we have these feathers. You can see the top ones, and then you can see the longer ones. So this one's kind of breaking it down even more for us because it's more illustrative as a style. And how many minutes would you want for this one?
At least 3.
Let's
Yes.
give it 3 and 30 seconds. I'll meet you halfway. And start sketching. And I think this is again, I'm taking in the same exact order that I went in, and then I'll tell you how, I started thinking things. Mm. Especially if you're drawing the same thing, the same subject, I think it has its benefits. I noticed while I was doing it, because you kind of warm up in that specific subject before you're actually moving on to something completely different. Let's say we're going from an owl to a horse. We're drawing two completely different subjects, and it kind of gives us a little less time to learn more about the one. So maybe sometimes we should have these like sessions where it's just on the one subject.
I find this a good idea.
Was that Vivian?
You get confused when you go from one.
Yes, exactly. And also in the animal
go from one
kingdom.
skeleton to another.
Yeah. Maybe means like having less animals, but getting the ones we do right.
If you don't benefit from what you do,
yeah,
it gives you not much.
No, exactly. And I think this one again is one that everyone's quite fond of the owl, and this one, the specific kind of owl, is so like this has this very, very easy to remember kind of structure to it, I believe. And then, of course, you notice how powerful those legs are. They've got big, like, muscly thighs, these birds.
Lots of feathers.
What?
It's got lots of feathers on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. So when I did this bird, this specific owl, I don't know why, but mine ended up looking really mean because I wanted to get those shadows around the eyes, and they kind of look like, those angry eyebrows. So it's also got a character, personality now. It's like the mean one. And we've got 52 seconds left to go. Twenty seconds left to go.
Oh my God.
Leave the feet out if you don't, if they're too hard. And our time is up. I want to hear from you. Catherine, I can feel the energy coming from you. Let's hear from you.
I'm not happy with it. I love it. It's such a gorgeous picture, and I am, not happy with it, but I'll keep working.
Okay. And Ashley? You're not unmuted. You're still muted. There you are.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is someone like super satisfied with theirs?
Mad? I'm not mad at it, but it's it's not what I wanted it to be. I think if I went back in and
yeah, but that's the thing that you can of course go back in and
improve it.
Improve it, yes. We also go back in and add pencil to it, or watercolor, or whatever, or just shadowing, also gives it that three-dimensionality. Okay, so now that we're done with this one,
can I suggest something?
That kind of ruins it, but yeah.
Oh, I love it. So cute.
So, okay. What I started noticing, I'm just making sure that I don't have this specific image that I wanted to show you. Once I started, I'd done this one, I started noticing these can be so easily simplified, and they do appear in fairy tales so very often. I have seen the barn owl in fairy tales. So I thought about this one, and I hope, okay, this one. I'd seen this image before. I had been actually saving images like this for years into one of my Pinterest boards because I think there's just something so magical about it. So now we've been drawing these barn owls. Now, what I want you to do is to take these barn owls into a fairy tale-like world and simplify them as if you were drawing for a children's book, if you know what I mean. But it doesn't have to be a book for any other children, but it has to be a book for your own self, your own child, your own inner child. So what I mean by that is don't intend it for any audience, but like just something that is going to be like your comfort zone. Simplify it so that you find it as little stressful as possible. If you can and you want to place the girl on the back of the owl, go along, because that will really help you get that fairy tale like feeling. We're stepping away from reality. We were looking at more realistic owls, and now we're simplifying them. And you can see how many, we'll have a look at them, how many examples of the simplified barn owl appear in these storybooks. And I just wanted to kind of do that, a bit of a deep dive into the sketching of the barn owl, just to understand how it is realistically. And then let's simplify it. Let's break down those basic shapes. And I think a good idea would be to start from this image and with what we've looked at up till now. And later on, you can even go in and add like this blue sky around it, the moon, this full moon appears. It's very magical. Vivian, how many minutes do we get?
For the wall, the girl, the moon, and
you don't have to put the background in. I put the girl in. I wanted to put the girl in, but if you want, I think you should put the girl in if you want to. But it definitely kind of pushes you with your mind in the other direction. Okay, this is not like realistic anymore. We're going towards, I'm free here. I can, push it in whatever direction. The wings don't have to be perfect and all that. So we're changing styles in a way.
3.5.
Okay.
What do you think?
Good. I like it.
Is 3.5 okay with everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try it.
That's because you've all been sketching on the sly. Anyway, what 3.5? You said okay. 3. I'd given you 4.5 by mistake. 3.5. Ready, steady, sketch. And I also started noticing with that last owl, and I will show you later because I have my sketchbook here, that they also started looking human to me. And with that owl, I actually called it the mean character. So I started thinking, okay, these owls could actually be characters in a storybook, for example. I started noticing that the face could be like a human's face, that the kind of frame they have around the face could be simplified into a heart shape. So you start noticing all these things that you can start playing with. And I just found it like such an incredible outlet for pent-up energy, creativity, and just pushing myself into completely different areas of art, which are possibly, in my belief is that they are the true art that's in me, because it's usually hidden under so many false beliefs and many other things that you've learned or have been looking at, or that you think is what you want to do. So this just really helps us step away from that notion. So we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And if you look at the wings on this one, they're just like two rainbow shapes, almost two arches. And then it's really easy after we've drawn the owl's face earlier to kind of understand the position of the face. We can't see all of it. We can just see one of the eyes. And the girl on top, it's easy to get the legs in. They're kind of, stylized, as in they're very, very kind of thick compared to her torso. And But you can also just have anyone else in any other position that you want. If you can put your own self up on that owl's back, then that's extra points for you.
Well, easy. I have red hair.
Exactly, exactly. Easily recognizable.
So small? No.
I put myself on it
Do that.
with long flowing hair, which I don't have. I mean, my hair is
Okay.
you can even give yourself, whatever
So it's freestyle, right?
freestyle, yeah, long
Okay.
Rapunzel-like hair.
Yeah. Well, that's a relief.
I love it. Mine looks like that, just like the owl.
Who looks just like the owl?
The girl I drew has the
Oh,
face
well,
of the
maybe,
owl.
an owl riding a little owl. That could be, yes. In
I'm
fact,
sorry, I don't think you can see me.
we will share at the end. I will unpin the images from the center of the screen, and we will share our sketches at the end.
Because I came in a little bit late. I'm not sure I got in all correctly, but
I
I'm
think
Libby. My name's
you
Libby.
might have come in when we just started the first one.
It might say Mary's iPad. That might be me. I'm not sure.
It
That's
could
my
be.
other.
I think I've
my
seen a
other
Mary's
name.
iPad somewhere.
I saw
12
that.
seconds left to go.
Oh my God.
12 seconds. Well, just a tiny drawing here.
Yeah, and actually the 12 seconds are up if people want to go on sketching while others are talking. I would like to hear from someone who has something to say and won't say good or bad, because I'm not going to push that in any direction.
I can say something.
Okay.
I started out with the watercolor.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah. The only minus with that is not drawing that fast. But
Oh,
my
wow, I can
intent-
actually see yours. You're going to hold it up later as well, Hannah Marie, because I'm going to pin you later. But I love the fact that you also put you have, the colored version of it already. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a
Right.
plan. That's
You are so quick.
She is
That's
super
very
quick,
good.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What the?
Oh, don't apologize.
No, I don't apologize.
You'll make the rest of the class rush. I'm kidding you. So let's look at what else we have. Does anybody else want to share anything? Meg, how are you doing, Meg?
I think I did okay. I'm not good at doing the little tiny faces. I take way too long for faces, but I think she's okay. I think it's a good representation of that, and it's not something I thought I would be able to do that easily. But I'm kind of pleased with.
Fantastic. So let's do some more. So this is actually just I didn't do this one, but I just thought this is to show you how much you can play around with with that sketch, with the idea of the barn owl. Now you start off from what is it? We started off from this, like basically, and from this, and you still know it's a barn owl, where we have something like this. So I didn't do this, but my idea would be for you, as we create more of these owls, to kind of notice shapes and things in the owl drawing that you can play around with, that you can simplify, that you can add patterns to, that you can add stripes to, that you can add, I don't know, whatever. So this is just an idea. It's in the Pinterest board. So if you've not joined it, remember to ask me under the post, because when you ask me to join it through it, unless you're already on it, on the other posts, on the other boards, then I have some trouble. I don't know what it is. But if you leave me your name, I will add you to the board if you want to be added. And here's another example. Look at this one. The eyes are shaped like the human's eyes, basically. And this, I think, could be collage. I'm not quite sure. But that makes it even easier to understand how you can cut out the shape of the wing, cut out the shape of the main body, cut out the shape of the legs, and it's all separate. If you think of them as all separate elements, separate shapes, then it's, again, easier to kind of create your own style and play around with it. And again, look at these ones.
They look
like that.
I love those.
I drew 2 of these ones. I'm going to zoom in for you.
They look like fish with owl faces.
Sorry?
Like a little bit like a fish.
Like
Yeah, flying
Exactly, and
fish.
and that is what I'm
Flying,
saying.
that's a
Just the
flying
amount
fish.
of playing around that can be done with these simple elements, and this one has really broken it down into its most basic. You can hardly get any more basic than this. So I would give you some time to get maybe 2 of these in, and then obviously later I would encourage you to go back in and like maybe add some crazy colors to them, like some opera pink, or I don't know, just. But let's go on. Choose any 2 of these that you want. And for 2 of these, how many minutes would we get, do you think, Vivian?
for the two,
For 2, you can choose whichever you want.
2.5 for
Okay.
both.
Was this another exercise? I think.
Yes. Okay, you can choose another 2 of these, or as many as you want. You get 4 minutes and 30 seconds starting now. Wait a second, I just give you 8 hours for 40 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And the idea is that if you wanted to sketch more than 2, you can totally sketch more than 2.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to do 1, but really it is, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm sure you can get 2 in because they are really, really very basic. I think I'm drawing like an orange slice.
It's like a collage. It reminds
I think
me
it
of
is
Eric,
collage. It looks
Eric
like collage
Carle.
to me.
Eric Carle makes paintings like this with pieces of paper.
Yeah, I think it looks really beautiful.
You can cut out your old painting and into these shapes. Like
Sorry?
if you have a painting that you don't like, you can cut it out into those shapes.
That's a
yes.
wonderful idea.
Great
Yes.
idea. Are we sketching?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we started. We're on minute 3:20. You're still in time, Trisha. Don't pull back.
Okay.
I'm just using some old paint I have sitting around here.
Yeah, and also some do what they call one artist calls it a pre-blobbinated page, is where you can just wipe off your brush on your sketchbook, and then you draw on top of the paint once it's dried, and that kind of already creates that background for you, that textured background or that colorful background. I think it's interesting. But I also tried some colored pencils for the backgrounds of some of these, and I tried both that and watercolor. And I have to say they're interesting textures. And we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I started getting ideas. I don't know if you knew that, like a group of crows is called a murder of crows.
I have a lot of murders of crows. I'd like to murder some crows. They can be so angry all the time. It's their yard, not mine.
Well, that's a good idea then. A murder of crows is the right name for that. And it's a gaggle of geese and a flamboyance of flamingos. And wait for it, when it comes to owls, it's a parliament of owls.
Oh yeah, dignified enough for them.
How did they come up with these? They're fantastic.
But the owl is wisdom in Denmark.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a wisdom of owls, but no, it's a parliament of owls.
Oh yeah.
But a parliament is wisdom, isn't it?
Yes,
A group of wisdom
supposedly.
and wise people.
Should be.
Someplace.
Supposed to be
Sometimes.
somewhere in the world.
Sometimes,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that's happening in the United States right now, but
Not now with it.
you shouldn't talk
Parliament.
politics here.
We
Parliament
have
of
1
fools
minute
they
left
have,
to
not
go.
owls. They
It's
have
our
fools.
free
I don't-
time here. Relaxing time. Actually, I put a name on a YouTuber in the chat. She's called Crixis. She lives in UK and she is from Latvia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She makes the most beautiful watercolor and gouache drawings with birds.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
She put herself in them with she just do exactly what you were talking about, making books with figures. And
Did you put that in a chat on
Yeah.
on here or
yeah, in-
also maybe on Facebook?
on Facebook I can put her account in with a link.
Thank you. Okay, and our time is up for these owls. I'm assuming you got on well. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm kind of liking the cartoony look.
See, I knew that. I knew that. And this, I'm not saying that you should do this, but I just thought, how beautiful is the blue, like this with all the blues.
Yeah.
I just
One of
think
the
it's
artists,
beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
I don't
Fiona,
know,
one
because
of the
sometimes it
artists.
says, but sometimes
Someone
it
called
doesn't.
AC.
Fiona, her name is Amanda Clark. I love her.
Amanda Clark. Wow, look at the eyes.
Beautiful.
See how you get that little like darker bit, and then you get the lighter bit, and then you get the little highlight in the eye.
Yeah.
So I think that basically, okay, so we have this one actually, and I did do this one, so you're doing it too.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
That's
so this is
good.
another flying. I don't know where I got all of mine actually. Oh, wait a second. Wait.
I love that.
Where am I going? Wait a second. This one, I think, is possibly one of the most simplified ones as well. So you're getting this one in. And I am only going to give you 1 minute and 30 seconds to do this. In fact, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Okay, but you got to get this one in because, again, simplified from the side. Ready, steady, sketch. We have the feathers are simplified, really simplified. That face, that beak, the shadow that's on the side of the bridge of the nose, which is not a nose. I know it's a beak, but you know what I mean.
The forehead.
Yeah, or this area, kind of from here all the way up to into the side of the eye. I've noticed that they always seem to have that kind of darker fur there. And the face can sometimes look so human. In fact, some of mine, I kind of started giving them human faces. And on this one, I added another girl sitting on that back of the owl. I added it after. You can add it after. Start creating like a storyline for them. Start getting the feel of just unblock some of those blockages. I mean, it's like going back to childhood in a way, allowing yourself. At least that's how I felt, because, for me, it's to go back to sketching like that is, I would never have done it had it not been for these sessions, because I was much more concentrated on painting, but I never knew that sketching and approaching it differently can actually change your style and influence your painting so much. The two are absolutely connected. And we have 35 seconds left to go on this one.
No way I can see.
It's almost like one of those things that goes underwater. What do you call them?
Submarine.
Like a submarine, yeah.
Submarine.
Or one of the ones that flies. You don't see them anymore.
We all live in a yellow submarine now.
We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow summer. We could do that. We could do 1 month. We could do the theme could be the Beatles.
Mhm.
Their faces
I
are
live near
really easy to
Liverpool.
simplify. I've got a drawing somewhere. I have to show you. Our time is up for this one. How did you get on?
Very good. I'm enjoying these.
Now I'm getting distracted looking for
Because
them.
they're so whimsical to start with. You don't have to have anything exact. And nothing is right. So nothing can be wrong.
Exactly. Isn't that amazing? Look at these ones. These ones are completely
wow.
flat.
Beautiful. I
There's
love
no
that.
perspective. I think you should get one of these in, and if you want to add, something to it, add. Actually,
so
I'll have to
cute.
show you
You have
later,
these
Hannah Marie.
in
I have a
the-
Viking. I have a Viking owl.
A Viking owl. Oh yeah.
Are you
I'll show you
posting
later.
anywhere?
The Vikings. That was a theme
Yeah,
of our
let's
sketching
see the
session.
Viking owl. The
Blended
Viking-
into the
Let's see
owls.
it.
So they keep
Excuse
coming
me.
back, I'll show you later. So I want you to do one of
Vikings
these.
did always come back. I think that was
Really?
part of their nature.
That's
They
part of
were
the problem.
always,
So they're always going
Yeah.
to come back to the sketching sessions. Okay, and we will get round to sharing what we've done, which is going to be super exciting here and later if you want on Facebook. But I'll give you another 2 minutes to draw one of these owls. Choose whichever one you want. Go, sketch. And these are just like they've been pasted flat onto a background. There's not much, they're very bi-dimensional. Very, very, and I love those stars like that. I have a book, actually, it's called Katie's Christmas Present. It's amazing, that book. And it's a storybook, very old. And it's all kind of in this style with those kind of stars. And it just reminds me of that style it used to be. I don't know what era it is. Probably 60s, 70s, Northern Europe. I don't know.
What is the name again?
No, I'll look up who the illustrator is, but it's one of these books that's been kicking around the house since me and my like older sisters were children.
It was the title I went for.
I think it's called Katie's Christmas Present, and she finds like a cat at the end of the sleeve of her jumper at the
I
end.
think it's a Sweden one.
See, I knew it.
I think it.
I think this kind of style is Scandinavian. This kind of
I
like
think so. It feels has
What
that
is it called?
Katie's Christmas Present. I have it through there. It's
No,
falling
the
apart.
style is
There is a
called-
Katie which made a children's film from in Sweden.
Oh, but it is because there was that Cat Stevens song, "I'm Being Followed by Moon Shadow," and in the video there's it's all this cartoon and he's following the shadow, and that's a Swedish illustrator as well, and it's kind of similar in style.
you have a lot of music trivial knowledge, Fiona.
Because
The Cat and the Old Fellow? I don't know what you mean.
Could be. Yeah,
Peterson,
I'm very passionate
Peterson
about music.
and Findus.
Well,
Peterson and
something definitely there's something Scandinavian in the style. I've seen it many times in Scandinavian. Also something Russian. There's an artist called Vera Pavlova. I have a Pinterest board only on her. She is incredible, and it's all kind of flat like this. I'll show you not today, but I'll show you. Maybe we could do a Vera Pavlova month here. Maybe I'm thinking too far. Anyway,
How can I find all these artists that you're mentioning?
Vera Pavlova. By the way, our time is up, and just check if I said the right name for that artist.
Pavlova.
I've been collecting her work for years, not her original work. I don't even know. She's called Vera Pavlova. Absolutely, Vera Pavlova. Vera
Pavlova. Oh, okay.
V-E-R-A.
Yes,
And
I
then
got
it's P for Paul.
I have Pavlova. I know how to spell that. The
Okay.
dance.
So if you click on it, it's all the images are all there's some in particular are just absolutely astounding. I can't even begin to describe them. It looks like something like this, and I'll show you I'll have to download them to my computer and show you from there. Okay, so our time's up. How did you get on?
Fine.
Fine. Yes, fine.
Okay, so we're on to our last one, and then we can sketchbook share for those of you who want to. Of course, remember, you don't have to sketchbook share nor show your image nor talk if you don't feel like it. That would just stop you from joining the lives, and it's a good idea to join the lives because it's better. Okay, how many minutes do you want for this one? You can put the person on the top. What I did is actually I put my own head on the top. I thought it was going to be smaller, but kind of looks like me anyway. But you can put whatever you want on the top or nothing. It's up to you. You can put a little mouse on the top as far as I'm concerned. You can put the girl with a jar, whatever. Vivian,
in
how
her
many
hands?
minutes do we?
Oh,
Sorry?
it's a difficult one. I would say 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes, and then we
5
wrap
minutes.
it up on this note, and we can sketchbook share. So, okay, 5 minutes you said, and 5 minutes is what you get, but this time no sketching on the sly. Ready, steady, sketch. And when it came to this one, I was more than anything kind of drawing inspiration, because I thought if I put pressure on myself to be inspired to create like a story from these owls, I'm going to be, oh, I can't create a good enough story. So just having someone who's already played with that concept, who's already created a story, is also supposedly going to push your own brain and mind into that creative direction. And what I would ideally like you to do, especially since some of you are in a time zone where it's not night or evening, to go on sketching in your sketchbook, go on sketching the owls. And if you can, go on simplifying the shapes. And some people who got it late are coming in now. And playing with patterns, playing with features, making the features look more human. And gosh, that's what I did, at least. In fact, to be pretty honest with you, I would have kept going if it hadn't been that it was like 2 o'clock in the night by that time. But I would have kept going. I was on my 3rd page and I'm working in a big sketchbook of owls. And as I moved on, I just kept on seeing different things and getting more ideas and just, wanting to create more. And I think that's kind of how ideas are born.
Wow.
That's a deep thought. That's how ideas are born. Well, of course, you know what? I think it's, I was thinking, who the best sketchers in the world are? It's comic books, the guys who draw the comic books, not the ones who make the cartoon ones, the ones who draw those realistic kind of comic books. We used to have an Italian one called Dylan Dog, and it was a detective, and all the comic books, like don't know the ones that you get in America. What is it, Tex Willer? No, that's another Italian one. But do you get the comic strips, the one with the cowboys, etc.?
Yeah,
The
they're called
ones I mean.
graphic novels. Graphic
Novels. I think it's probably comic strips is like the British name for it. But anyway, there's an Italian one who's famous. He's called Milo Manara, and his work is just out of this world. And if you see what they do in a sketchbook, they can put a person in any position and draw them in like 1 minute.
Wow.
It's really interesting to look at. So we have just 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Really interested to look at. And I also found this guy on YouTube who does 600-page sketchbook tour of some video game that he's seen online. I couldn't care about the video game at all because I'm not into video games, but the sketching and painting is out of this world. A 600 pages sketchbook full all the spreads of this fantasy world with watercolor and pencil. I'll have to send you the link of this guy's YouTube channel, because you've got to look what this guy does, because it's just out of this world. These books are
Do
master.
you have his name?
His name is, I could actually send him to my son as well, because I said, what's a game? It's called Elder something. And he said, Elder Ring. And I said, yes, Elder Ring. And the guy's called, it says, Crazed Lunatic illustrates 600 pages.
Chris the Lunatic.
No, that's what the guy says about himself.
Okay.
I'm opening up his channel.
He calls himself a crazed lunatic. I love it.
He says, Crazed Lunatic illustrates entire Elden Ring playthrough in 600 pages sketchbook. He's called Artiz, like ARTYZ, Artiz, all one word, Artifacts. Go and check out his sketchbook tours. It's only sketchbook tours, that's all he does. And it's all copyrighted because it's all this like video game, so he can't even, do much with that. But he is impressive. He's impressive. He's like a real great artist. Oh, I forgot to look at the time. What time? How long do we have? We have 16 seconds left to go.
Wow.
How did that happen?
Time flies when you're in good company. And That's it. So we are all flying away. Our worries are all flying away on that owl tonight. And I'm going to unpin the image. What else did we have? I'm just checking if we had something else. And these are all, again, and more are in the Pinterest board. So I'm going to unpin this image. Oh, that's so weird. What am I doing? I'm not unpinning it. I've got to stop sharing the image. Okay, so I'm now going to pin you one by one, and I will, if you want to, of course. And I will just go from the top, since I can see Ashley right here on my screen. I will pin Ashley in our screen, and let's have a look at what you've done. I love that. I love it. You've always got this great sense of composition, Ashley. Just natural sense of composition. I like how this big owl and then all the other ones, and you can really see where you started to. Oh, I love the girl on the owl, the one that's riding the owl.
Beautiful.
You're such a great sketcher, Ashley. That's beautiful, beautiful,
It was
beautiful.
really good session. Thank you so much.
You've got to put some paint into that or some color to that. I'd love to see it. Put it in the Facebook group. And yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, next one up. I have Deborah, if she wants to share. Remember, you can always not.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
I've
I'll
shared
pin you. Wait a
today.
second. There we go. You're pinned. So everybody should be able to see you.
That was okay. I have a little sketchbook.
Wow, I love these.
Good.
Love these. I love that wing. Oh, I love that one. The girl riding the owl. Oh, and the talons there over to the side. I hadn't seen that.
Was that it? I guess that's it.
These are amazing. I'm impressed.
Nice. Thank you.
Hannah Marie, let's go on to you.
Yeah.
There you are, our Viking.
The last one.
Gosh, I love that. I love that. Wasn't the hair supposed to be going to be red, or is that the other one?
I'm drawing with my brush and watercolor.
Nice.
Oh, I love these. These
nice.
I told you the style. That style is there, like
the other
from
one.
the start. From the start, you're very well connected with your. I love that. I love the script and the scratchiness of the.
I love this one. It's
so cute. Listen, you know what you've got to do with that one? You've got to draw a circle around it and fill it in with blue and stars.
It's a funny one.
Oh, there is
nice.
one.
Good.
Mine's looks mean with you. Mine looks really mean. I
Very
love
nice.
that. I love
It's a
that on the
horse.
wing as well. These
And
are
again, drawing with the brush and watercolor.
these are beautiful. I love them. It's so good to see. I enjoy it so much. Okay, Libby. Oh no, you're not finished. Sorry. Oh, that's right. Because
Okay, yours actually looks like an owl. Mine looks like
I love these. I love the shape of them. Because this is it. This is a woman without any self-judgment. She goes straight for it. She couldn't care anything. She's always been like that since the beginning. It's like she's.
I cheated a little. January, I made 31 birds in
You made
a
what?
drawing challenge. 31 birds, one a day, in a bird challenge.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, it was really funny and also a bit.
But it's beautiful. I love drawing birds, to be honest.
Yeah,
I never knew
funny.
that. Okay, wait a second. Sorry, I lost. I was going to go with where is she?
Can I go next? Because it's too late here in Greece.
Okay, wait a second. I am going to come to you if it's too late for you. Let's get the ones who need to go first. Despina, I'm looking for you. Why don't they put them in alphabetical? Oh, here you are. There you are. There you are. Let's see. Wow, I love that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Very
good.
Nice.
Yes.
Wonderful, Despina. Yeah.
Really
You start with
gorgeous.
the pencil or with the watercolor?
No, I started with the pencil and then I added the
Then you add the colors.
with color, but which is just one color. It's yellow.
Yeah. See that?
I didn't use
Ooh, look at
Oh,
that
the
wing.
Beautiful
Oh, the
wing.
wing.
So
Yeah,
gorgeous.
wow.
So
Beautiful.
So pretty.
Beautiful.
A great wing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I had more fun.
Oh,
yeah.
look at those ones at the bottom. Those are so
Nice.
cute.
Now you're looking
I knew
cartoony.
this was going to work. This is beautiful. I love it.
If it was a goose, it would be one of the
Look at
sweetest
this.
stories.
All the work we put in.
Nice.
Actually, we did a lot of work.
Oh,
I love it.
Today was a lot of work. I
Those are
love that.
good.
Look at the eyes on that one.
yeah.
So great.
I want to draw the rest of his best spectacles.
Oh,
Yes.
look.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
and that's
that.
the other
Nice.
one. These are
Gorgeous.
so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
These are so gorgeous. Lovely, really lovely.
Fun.
And
fun.
Fiona, you really pushed us today. Normally we get,
I whipped you.
Oh, I love this.
And today
They
we
didn't
got
even
10.
let us speak.
This is the first time I've tried this class and I love it.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? It's because oh, sugar, caffeine's up. It's because it's better when I test it in advance because then I know in which direction to push it, if you know what I mean. So it's usually in bed at night at 2 o'clock, drawing in the sketchbook, thinking, right. Okay, so who wants to go next? Is anybody else on a time zone that needs to go fast? I will give them the precedence. Otherwise, I will just pick you from the top.
Can I go? I have a doctor's appointment in a half hour, so.
Okay, Zandra. Here's our Zandra. I was talking about you the other day because you sent me those beautiful paints. Okay.
Okay.
There she is.
Right.
Hello,
I only had one piece of paper, so I had to draw this one on a little piece of paper.
I love it. Oh, there on the side on its own in
right.
that little corner. It's perfect for it.
And then let's see. This one. Did I have it upside down?
You can't really see it. Oh, wait a second. Hold it a little further back.
Back?
Yeah.
Forward.
Oh, look at the one in the corner.
Yeah, but I mean, the one in the
So
center at the top, it's like we can't really see the ones in the middle very well, but we can see the ones in on the edges of the paper. And
Okay.
I am loving what I see.
Yeah.
Look
look
at
great.
those.
And then,
Oh,
I love that. I love. Oh, look at that.
I like that
Little one
in the corner.
Palette.
In this spread, we really see the transition from the realistic kind of drawing
Right.
to the more simplified cartoon storybook version of the owl, which I think is amazing because in one session we went from that to exploring how to simplify the style and how to, I love your background, by the way.
That's all.
yeah.
I think you could be my friend. I think you and I could be friends.
Mermaid.
I have
Like
to
a
go. So,
mermaid.
but thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sandra.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Going back to the top, I have Sylvie.
Yes.
Do you want to share?
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Lovely, lovely. I love the girl. I love how you got the stars
Oh,
and
I
the moon in
love
the
the
background in already.
That's good.
Nice.
Nice
And they're
drawing.
all so different from each other. Like you all did such different work. Oh, I love these. They're so cute.
It's
Also, they're
upside
going up.
down, I think. No.
Oh, it's upside down now.
Upside down.
Upside down.
It's okay.
It's upside
Oh.
down for me. It's
Turn it around.
horizontal. Oh, wait.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah,
Yes,
because one's
little girl.
horizontal. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Oh, nice.
I
Cute.
love that one. You've got to
Well
add some
The
done.
color to
colors
that.
you
So
added.
beautiful. Such an
Gorgeous.
amazing job. I love that.
I
I
just don't
love
know how
these.
people have time to put color.
I love them so
Very
much.
nice.
Okay, who wants to go next? Deborah's ready. Jan, you're at the top. Do you want to go next?
Okay. I
No,
was
sounds so-
kind
Okay,
of
Jan, let's see what you've done. I hope you had fun in this session.
a bit, but I was very slow. Anyway,
Lovely.
Oh,
I love these.
oh.
And there's our Jan coming out with our
There's confident
pencil.
strokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
That
but
look,
doesn't
look at
doesn't
that
the owl?
talent. I mean,
Wow.
remember her sketches when you could hardly
Yeah.
see them, and now we've
Oh,
got a
yeah.
big, powerful talent
Mhm.
coming out. I love
Mhm.
that, Jan. What an
But now,
amazing
honestly,
spread.
doesn't the one that's kind of diving down, doesn't that look like an angel more than an owl?
It
Yeah.
does. It looks
Yes.
like an angel.
Wings.
Give it an
Yeah.
angel face.
Angel
Give
wing.
it an
Love it.
angel face. That could be your theme.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Owls as angels. That's interesting.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
love these.
nice.
I
Know
love
some.
these. These are so
So
beautiful.
nice.
I
Beautiful.
want to
Well
have a like a
done.
huge wall full of all the ones that you
Wait a
did.
minute, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, I have a suggestion.
Gorgeous.
Invite us to Rome and we can paint an owl each on your wall.
Absolutely. There's going to be wine and food and everything. That's
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful girl.
Oh, that's
Girl is
wonderful.
beautiful and the owl.
That's so beautiful. Well done, Jan. Well done, and well done for keeping attending, because that's how we found out that the problem was the pencil. It was too light. You had to change the pencil to bring out your style. So well done to you. And in order, I have Alia. Do you want to share?
Sure. So I added this one to an already, like, I have a sketch in here, so I added this one on top of it.
Wait a second. I have to pin you.
Okay.
Every time I go something, it moves it around. Okay, there we are. Hello.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Lovely.
Nice.
So you already had
Oh.
that painting and you went on top of it. I love
Yeah.
these.
And this too.
What paper are you using? Is
Wow,
that
it's
some kind
amazing.
of
So,
rag
so
paper?
this is I got it from a local art store, and it's supposed to be handmade watercolor
Yeah, it
paper.
looks like handmade
Look at
paper.
that
Beautiful.
one. I
Yeah.
love it.
It is nice, but it needs to be
Oh, I
wetted
love
a
it.
Look at
lot.
that.
The hair. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
I love how the little pebbles of whatever she's throwing out the jar get bigger, so we also get the idea of it.
But they work well. Like once they're wet, you
Oh, I
can work
love
multiple
that.
layers on it. So
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah,
it
you
can
know,
be a
don't
little
get me
bit
into another
challenging. But
sketchbook or I'll
yeah.
start buying it.
Yeah.
I love your background, by the way. Lovely,
Well,
beautiful. I love seeing that.
mostly there's one that I did. Remember this?
Oh,
This
yeah, that one we did
yeah.
together. This one, yes,
Yeah.
we did.
You got to know.
And
Okay,
the
let's
owl in the
move on.
I got
background
an
looks
owl.
great.
the owl. Yeah.
Owl,
Oh,
yeah.
it's beautiful.
I love them all.
That's a beautiful
Very
owl.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Let's
Beautiful.
move on to our Judy.
Okay.
It's Judy.
All
If
right.
if she didn't exist, we'd have to invent her, Judy. There we go. I
All
love
right. I have
that.
to kind of move it up and down because I got it on separate sheets. But
Okay, I
okay,
love it.
so first two, and then
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
even have
clean
the,
and
you,
gorgeous.
you've got the light touch. That's
Magnificent.
you can
okay.
tell you drew that with such confidence. That owl, the one that's
Mhm.
diving down. That's because you're watching birds all day long.
Well, yeah, part of it, and this one was the easiest for me, the claw with the talons, because of
Me
drawing
too.
birds all the time. Okay, so then here's the
Oh,
wing, and then
nice.
that. I like doing this one a lot. I
The
liked that.
tilt in the head is so lovely.
Yeah, that one was so nice.
And then there's my first little storybook.
Oh, I
one.
love that
Aw.
one. That one you've got to make
Love
into a
it.
huge painting
That's
with
nice.
Judy on it. Oh, I love
Beautiful.
it.
And
I
then
love it
this
so
is my
much.
last page. I really liked doing this one here
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
with
they're
the
so
tree.
cute,
So
aren't
cute.
they?
All these little storybook type ones.
I
or
know, it just really
creative
makes you
ones.
think like story, like it's a storybook. I just got that feeling, you know, of release. Like it was back in childhood. Beautiful. Love it.
And then there's the last two.
Beautiful. I love that last
I
one as
like
well.
that's
With it. Look at
great.
the hair. Look at the hair on
Yeah.
that. Little ringlets, little curls.
Yeah.
It's
I love
fun.
these, Judy. They're amazing. Really. Like everyone's doing such amazing work today. So I'm going back to Libby because poor Libby, I called her at the beginning. And then Libby, do
Libby,
you want to share?
I don't know if you can see me. Do I even have my
I'm pinning
camera
you.
on?
No, we
Is
can't
that
see
me?
you, but
Now, how do I do it? Turn it around.
There's a little button at the top. It's got a camera and it's probably got a red line through it. There you go.
there you are. There you
Yeah.
are. We can see you. Hello.
Oh,
Look at the little girl on the owl.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
gorgeous.
two different ones, you know. This is one drawing, and then another one was just dived in.
Yeah, kind of
I love
overlapping.
it
I
though.
really love
I love
that.
the way the
It
two
looks
of
like
them
they're
kind of
flying
merged
together.
together.
Yeah.
It's
Close
cool.
to
I
the
thought you gave her orange hair, but I am a blue hair, so
Oh, well, yeah.
I love it.
so what else do I have here? I can start at the beginning. I'll go quickly, so I know you have other people to show.
Oh, don't worry. Just, take your time. Then we're recording
I mean, this
anyway,
was the
so.
first time I ever tried to draw one of these at all.
Oh, I
so-
love it.
Oh, look at that.
Great.
I love
Not
that.
sure what
Awesome.
it is. Big shapes.
I
got the
love
name
that.
right.
Very bold shapes.
This one, which you've seen. Now let's go to the next paper. It was a good idea having this big sketchbook. It was
Yes.
just sitting.
Oh,
That was
I
Yeah,
love
like
that.
a zipper.
I
So
love those.
cute.
So you're
I
the
used
one
my
who
brush
went.
to paint. I drew with my paintbrush.
Is
So
that
that's why it's kind of
Yeah.
messy, but it was kind of fun because it made me see the negative shapes, and so that's what I was going
It kind
for.
of free you doing with the brush. It kind of take you off the hook.
Yeah.
It
Have you-
does. It is
Have
free.
you seen
It
that
is.
animated thing for children? I love it. It's called How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
I've seen that.
That's what
Train
the
It- it's a
style
movie.
looks like. That's what the style looks like. If you look at the little one, raise it up a little bit. If you look at the little one and its
Oh
eyes,
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
that looks just like the dragons, and the other animals and birds and people.
The
coming
black
out.
dragon. Yes.
How did you get the
Yeah.
idea to paint directly with your brush? And what is that you're using? Is it watercolor or is it gouache?
It's just watercolor. I just had it sitting here, so I thought I'm just going to
Oh.
use what's dirty water and
That's brave because
sitting there
to
for
paint with
weeks.
watercolor only with your brush, that's definitely a brave move. So
Well, it's fun to
extra
try to
marks.
do
Well
that.
done. I love
They're
these.
I
fabulous.
love that you timed it because that frees you up also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Timed
it
because you
does.
just
It does.
you
People
can't
think it's
be
going to be like
you
a
never get finished if you get too fussy.
no, it really takes the pressure off because there's no chance either you don't have any pressure or you can't do it if it's timed. I love
Also-
these. I
But I
really
have
love
fun.
these. And have you seen this? Like
Also,
no
if
two
you-
one people among us have made the same kind of drawing at all, even though we all had the same reference. We've all had their own spin on it, which I
Yeah.
absolutely love.
So that was the last
Look at
one.
that.
Oh, look
So
at her
cute.
on the
I love them.
Almost the last one. That was the blue one you were trying to draw, and I had that pink color sitting there. So
Oh, I
this
love
was
them. I love them.
Beautiful.
the face. I didn't quite get there. It went too fast, but
No,
Those
it
are
looks
gorgeous. Well
great.
done.
Good
Thank you
start.
so much for sharing, Libby.
thank you for inviting me to share.
Fiona, I
It's a
just
lot of
got a
fun to do this with you.
Jan, was
Fiona,
that you?
I just got a message on my screen saying confirm your speaking language, and it says Italian.
I will.
I had that in
no.
the start.
That's probably, I don't know that why you're seeing that because I got that earlier and I just whatever ignored it. And but you say, I don't know, I would say no. I can ask him. Because my Zoom is in Italian for some reason because my husband set it up, so it's in Italian. But
I'll try to get rid of it then.
yeah, thank you so much, Libby. And let's move on. Who else?
Go ahead.
Because I'm starting to get.
How do I get out of this now? Just turn
No,
myself
no,
around.
She'll take you out.
I will remove you.
Okay.
I'm coming to you. There we are.
Hello, I've just turned me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hold it up because we're seeing it very light. We're seeing it very light.
Oh, you use colors too.
Oh, there you are. Oh,
I
gosh,
did
so gorgeous.
try.
I love the one with the red face. Ah, look at that. And
there's
what
my-
are you using?
Nice
Are those
wing.
pencils or is it pen?
Just pencil and then just coloured pencils.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Some of them I
I
can
don't know if it's
actually
because
see
of
that
like
well.
where the light is and then
Yeah, because
where
the light's kind of oh, there it is. Yes, yes. The light's kind of shining in a weird way off your paper, so it's kind of almost showing them as if they were smudged. Oh, look at that little one
The
at the
little guy at the
bottom.
bottom.
I love that one. The yellow one. It's the
So
eyes.
cute.
Too cute.
that way around.
Oh, she looks good.
Oh, there is.
Oh, there
I
we
love
go.
that. This
Looks
one's a
good.
winner. It's like a winner. I
Yes.
love it
Oh,
so much.
yes. Yes,
I love
yes,
it
yes.
so much. So
I think I
beautiful.
might have to follow in Jan's footsteps and use
Yeah,
a
I think you'll
black
have to get
pencil
a
next
darker
week.
pencil than that,
I'm
because
there you
oh,
go.
look at this one. I love it.
So I think
This
I
is
was
so
thinking it's going to be
good.
good
Oh,
weekend.
oh, I mean, she's literally leaning over, pouring out her jar. That's
I love
beautiful.
that. I love
oh,
that.
I have to back and
So
look.
cute.
Oh, that mine's just holding a jar. Mine's not even doing anything fancy.
Love that. Well done. Really good. Really
Yes,
good. Okay,
yay.
Kim, I'm coming to you if that's okay.
Yes.
There you go. Here we are. Hello, Kim.
I'll flip. Hey, everybody. I'll flip through quickly because I'm still using one sheet per drawing. I don't know how
Okay.
to do it any smaller, so I'll just go through.
Right. Smaller is harder. You'll get there.
Oh, that's upside down.
All
Oh,
right.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
And then this is the monkey.
The monkey.
Oh, the
no.
monkey. I
Oh,
love
he's
him. It's so
great. Oh, beautiful.
That's good.
Oh, I love it.
And the claw, that was kind of hard. Or talon,
Oh, the
whatever.
talon, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
you
was
did a good
that was
job.
hard.
Good job.
It was very detailed drawing, and I was
Yeah, it was. It was.
when
You
I'm
did a
sketching
great
fast,
job
I'm in
on it,
messy
though. It
mode.
looks,
Look,
you did
Judy's saying
really
that you did a
well.
good job on it, and if Judy says it, that means she doesn't think
Thank you,
about it. Oh, and
Judy.
the wing.
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
love that wing.
And the wing looks fabulous.
Thank you.
You've done really amazing work today. I mean,
And then this guy, I think this was the drawing.
the mean
maybe?
one. Oh, it looks
The
sleepy.
drawing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's sleepy.
Oh,
He's
it's
a sleepy
beautiful.
one.
dog.
He's
Just
so
he
cute.
just swallowed a mouse whole, and he needs
This
a
is
nap.
where it's where it took a turn. They start getting a personality, and they eventually
And
transform
then,
into like cartoon
Okay, trying to put a person on is like, you know.
Oh yes,
There's
yeah.
that. I'm sorry, it's just I need to draw darker too, I guess. Oh, then here's our little fun. These look like bees, kind of to me.
I think-
but
oh, yeah.
it was so fun drawing
cute.
from those.
It's so cute. I love it when we
drawings.
went in this completely in this direction.
And
Oh,
then-
I love our
Yeah.
submarine.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
love the
anyway,
submarine.
I'm going to try to draw
Shows you.
smaller.
Shows you we're all
Okay, I was
related.
getting a little tired.
All the birds are related to all the
Oh,
bugs.
that's
Getting-
so cute.
Oh,
I'm
so
getting
sweet.
tired.
I love those ones at the end. They're so cute.
So sweet.
And, is that the?
Oh, that's
yeah,
beautiful.
Anyway.
so beautiful.
So gorgeous. I love it.
So, but I love Al so much. I'm so glad you did this. It was really fun, and I did one this morning while I was drinking my tea just from imagination, and
Oh,
so
wow. What dreams
just
did you have last night? This owl looks like it's angry.
yeah.
Ready to attack.
I don't know if you want me to show it, but I did quite a few years back. I did an owl. I carved it out of alabaster.
Let's see it. Absolutely.
It's a barn
We're always
owl.
looking
I'll
to-
just grab it. It's kind of heavy.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Carved that
that's
out of
gorgeous.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful.
What did you
Look
do
at
that? Like
that.
with a
It's so
chisel kind of thing?
beautiful.
Yes, with a chisel, and then that hole where his legs are, that had to be a power tool.
How long did it take you?
Wow.
This is
Oh,
beautiful.
It took a long time. It's a process.
My gosh,
But,
that's
but
absolutely
just wanted to show you
gorgeous.
that because I just wanted you to know how much I love barn owls too.
Yeah,
And
I
all
saw that
owls.
on Instagram. You're called something draw owls or owl draw something.
Well,
draw
I just
owls.
opened that page once I
And I just
started
noticed that I thought,
your
oh,
Patreon.
Today's ideal for her then. Lovely work, and that statue, that sculpture is amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, who wants to go next? Trisha.
Or I mean, I don't know where I am on the lineup if that's
Who say your name?
Catherine.
Catherine, I'm coming to you. Where are
Sorry,
you?
and my internet went out in the middle, so I didn't get the last one in, but it's all right. Okay.
There you are. That's why you went out and then
Yeah, I
let
went
you
out
back
and came back in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is the start.
Lovely. I love the
So
the
pretty.
so-called monkey one is one of
Yeah,
my
the monkey
favorites. I
one.
really love that
This
one.
is the one I wanted to love, and it just did not come out as well. So I'll have
That's
to
the
go
one
back
where
in and
the
do it
person, yeah,
again.
that one's kind of because it was a
Looks great.
difficult reference. I sort of
This
show
is-
mine
yeah,
later.
and
Mine looks
then
like a
Yeah.
field.
this is the one with the little
Oh,
girl.
love
Oh,
it.
that's
It's
so
just curly hair because,
beautiful.
you know.
Cute.
And then
It's
I
like it's
added that
already
other
a
one with the
story in
stars.
itself. Look at that one down there. It's like
Yeah.
she's flying up there, and that one's like down
Right.
in the sea
Yeah.
underwater with
I just
stars
didn't want to
instead of
waste the
fish.
page, so I just added to it. And then
Got
these
to
were
add
the
color
like
to
fish
this. It
owls.
needs color.
Hmm.
These are
Fish owls. It'll be
gorgeous.
fun.
Wow.
It'll be fun to add
Beautiful.
color to them. So I'll see.
I
Because this
love
is
these.
hot press.
Precious.
So I'll
Look at that one
I'll
down
play
there.
with
It's so
it.
cute. They all deserve their own like little frame or something. They're gorgeous.
Okay.
Thank you so
Fiona,
much for
what
sharing,
please
Catherine.
would you
That-
please say that your Instagram handle again? I want to make sure I check that out.
Who's mine?
Is it do you have a group on Instagram?
No, I have it on Facebook actually. It's
And what
Fiona De Pinto's Watercolor Students. I'll write it in the chat if you can
Okay.
find a way to get to the blooming chat.
Watercolor students. Okay.
Fiona De Pinto's Watercolor Students, and I think watercolor is could be written the British way or the American way. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure that if you start typing Fiona's name in,
Yeah.
It'll pop up.
it'll pop up.
I
was
think
thinking I
I
should
got
have
it
it
on Patreon. I think I
should have the
follow your
link for it.
Patreon.
So I put it in the chat. Fiona De Pinto's Watercolor Students, and I can't remember if watercolor is watercolor with a U or without U, the American
The
way.
British way.
I'm sure it'll come up anyway.
And that's it. And then we share on there, not all of us. Some of you prefer to send via email, but if you share it on there, then we can see them all together, which is always really nice to see. And okay, who else is going to share next?
I've got to run, so I'm gonna say goodbye and go cook dinner. But it
Okay,
was
thank
lovely
you
to
so
see
much.
you
And you've
all.
shared anyway, so we're
Yeah,
not
do.
getting, you're
Well, I
you're
can
not leaving without sharing. Have a great dinner. Thank you so much. See you next
See you
time.
all
See you on
soon.
Thursday, Em.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Em. Bye, Em.
Who else wants to go?
I can go, Fiona.
Where are you?
I'm here.
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
Wait a second, there you are. Because you keep changing blooming names. That's a problem with you. One time you're Jude, one time you're Meg, one time Roy will be next time in disguise. Black Dove.
After you hung up the last time, it took me all day to get my name back on there. I couldn't figure out. Let me see.
Okay, let's see what you've done. I can't wait.
It's there. It's Meg.
Oh, look at those dark
Oh,
valleys.
nice,
I love
Meg.
them.
Wow.
Very nice.
I love the view from above. That's a new one. You get to see the workspace.
This one right here was a little, the wing. I'm not good with the wings. As you see, I just kind of leave them blank.
Yeah, I kind of did that too with mine.
But it actually covered up his tail, which really didn't look like a tail. It looked kind of obscene. So,
But the tail is a bit strange, isn't it? It's kind of like a plank. It's very straight. It's
yeah. But I really was pleased with this. I couldn't believe how fast I was
looks
done.
really good.
I love that.
Yeah, it looks great.
I was done with a minute to spare, so I was pretty pleased with that.
Wow. Oh, look
So,
at
and then this
those. I
is
love
the-
them all together. They're so gorgeous.
Oh, I love your smudging, Meg. It's so great. It adds so much depth.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God, I don't know what I would do
These
without my
are
little
gorgeous,
Yeah.
Meg. Gorgeous.
So pretty.
Absolutely
Fabulous.
amazing.
Thank you.
I love your
agree.
girl on the
I
app.
like
That's
this
great.
girl. I like
She's
this
cute.
girl,
But
but
you know, all of them together, all of them work together like a poster. This whole thing could be a poster.
Right.
Like in all blue,
I love
different
this
kind
draw.
of hues of blue. They're gorgeous.
thank
Good
you.
drawing. Beautiful drawing.
I can't.
Thank you so
I
much,
can't believe
Meg.
it. What?
What?
I
Good
thought you asked-
drawing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Mm,
Really
all of
amazing.
it.
Well
Every
done.
one of them
Well
is
done. And very
wonderful.
professional view from above.
Oh,
And-
well, all I did was reverse the camera and pick up the iPad and turn it down because I can't.
So it's not
That-
professional at all. Let's take that. I'm kidding you. Anyway, who wants to go next? I can't see people anymore. Louise, I don't know if she's gone or if she's here, but if you're here, speak up, but she might have headed off. But then we have Mary's iPad, who spoke up earlier. Rain Cat.
I can go next if you want.
Is that Rain Cat?
Yeah, my name really is Adrian, but my screen
We
name
love
is
Rain Cat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. So that's the first one. I can't see what I'm holding up.
Oh, yes, lovely.
That's the first sketch.
Mhm.
Hard.
Very nice.
And now I wish I'd put everything on one page. It would have made things simpler to find them. So I went with a little bit darker pencil to get a little bit more.
Oh, that's a beautiful
That's
talent.
great.
That's a nice job.
Oh, the
Lovely.
well
Great, yeah.
Birds are my absolute passion since I was a kid.
Oh, well, I
wanted
can
to be
tell
an
from your t-shirt.
ornithologist. I worked in volunteered in wildlife rehab places and got to work with a barn owl, and I absolutely love that barn
Oh,
owl.
that's
My
amazing. So you have a story behind it as
Oh,
well.
that's
I
beautiful.
love that.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Pretty. Beautiful, Wayne.
Right now, we have where I live in the Pacific Northwest, we have a lot of barred owls.
Yes.
And I hear them all the time. I absolutely love them. I get so excited and I
Oh,
go
yeah,
outside.
it's such a
and
beautiful
listen to
sound,
them.
isn't it, that they make? Oh, look at that. I
beautiful.
love
Yeah, they're
your mark
wonderful.
making.
Very nice.
So I'm working on several bird paintings right now. I go from one to the next, and then
That sounds like
but I
heaven.
do. This is really inspirational. I mean, I haven't done this kind of quick sketching in a long
I
time.
love it.
Oh,
nice.
that is nice.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, well done. Oh, I love her
That's really
position.
lovely. And live sketching from life, live things is such a great discipline.
Yeah.
And it's something to do more of, rather than
And that's
just
why also the time sketching kind of resembles
kind of
that in a
silly.
way.
But
Oh,
it's
look at that.
I like the looseness of just being silly.
Yeah, I know.
That
Isn't it cool to just like,
getting me
right, now we're
inspired
just
to
letting
do.
go completely.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, just some of it were just fun. Like the guy with, the
Oh,
one-
yeah.
I love that. That's what I was
That's
doing. I
adorable.
wanted to get you to the
I'm gonna
point where it
do
was like,
something
this
else with
is just
that.
like pure, we're like peeling off all the layers like onions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the last one was with the girl and the bird.
Oh, I love
No,
it. Look at
if I had more
this.
time, I would love to get
I
in there and
love
just start
that.
doing colors.
I love the variety of like dark, some pencil marks are darker and some are lighter.
Yeah.
It gives the idea of movement. I
There
love that.
probably would have been more if I had more time, but
I'm sorry. So time sketching has its very strict rules.
that's mine. And this is fun.
Well
I enjoy
done.
it.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay, who am I missing here? I'm sure that I'm missing someone. Trish is
I'll go. I'll go.
Anytime someone talks, they get moved up to the top, and I have to go and look for them again. Okay.
I will share.
There's our
Oh, okay.
Trish. There she is. Let's see. Okay, hold it a little bit. Okay.
Oh.
Right, you can see it now. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Oh,
look
there's a
at that
diving
shading.
one.
Very nice.
Like it.
I love your diving one. It almost looks like it's more from the front than ours, probably because there's that shadowing. I love that. Oh, look at the mean one. I love the girl. Let's see the girl on the back of the owl. Oh, that's amazing. I love that one. I love
Oh,
that
that's
one
lovely.
so
Great.
much.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. And look
Oh,
at this
look
one.
at that.
These two,
Oh,
both
so
your ones, the
sweet.
one with the girl on
Detailing
the
on the
owl.
face.
Love that.
They are
Beautiful.
absolutely
So
gorgeous,
sweet.
Trisha. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful
Very
work.
nice. Thanks, everybody.
Well done.
Well done.
It's amazing. Proud of you. And I don't know if there's anybody else who wants to go. Oh, Vivian. Vivian,
Me?
did we do?
Yes.
We did? Where are you? Of course, it's because when
On the left,
anyone
I
talks,
think.
it goes to that person. So
Ah,
there,
yes.
there we are.
There you are.
Our timer. How could we forget? Oh, there's.
Oh.
It looks a little bit like that monkey head. Oh, there. The wing.
The wing is great too.
The
Great
Oh,
job.
look at that.
great
That
talon.
is a Belgian talon.
Belgian.
That's the other side.
I love it. Oh, look
Like
at
little
these
bees.
ones. They're so cute. They're so perfect. I love these.
I love
That's
it.
sweet.
They're so cute.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the one. That's the
Nice.
one. Oh, love it. Wait.
thank
Move it
you.
more to the other side.
Oh, look at
That
them.
That was so
Oh,
funny.
sweet.
Oh, so you really have
Oh,
a
these are, I love
distinctive
that those
flair for
leaves.
that.
Very nice.
Very good shape.
So
Work with
gorgeous. Well
shapes.
done.
Thank you. Thank you. And the last one is not finished. I will keep it for the
Yeah, in
Facebook group.
fact, keep working. I mean,
Yes.
continue with this flow. If you feel the urge, don't stop it by any means. Has everyone shared that wants to share? I'll let you see mine if everyone's shared, but I mean, after having seen yours.
You got Deborah.
I didn't show my last page. For some
Oh,
reason,
sorry.
I skipped it. So that was
Go
my
back to
fault.
Deborah. Is that you talking? Yeah.
Yes,
Here you are. There.
okay. I
Sorry
didn't show
about
my
that.
last page for some reason. I don't know if you
Oh,
can see.
look at
I
that.
like it.
Oh, wow.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the
fabulous.
hair in that one. It's too
That was
cute.
fun.
These are
I
gorgeous.
enjoyed that.
Absolutely. I love them.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so maybe that's me now. Yeah. Okay, I don't know because I always have that problem with showing you. Okay. Oh God.
Oh,
wow.
beautiful.
Oh,
nice.
Oh my goodness.
That was the first one that
I
we
love
did.
the colors you
love-
put around them.
Then I
I
moved
love
on to
Weird.
that
with
one.
the girl on. Oh God,
That
that's
one.
cool.
So pretty.
Yes.
Well, anyway, when I got to the also this one, I put a kind of what do you call it, frame around it. And then I got onto this one. It looked like the mean one. Look what a mean face she's got.
Me.
And then I started thinking about characters, and that's my girl, the one flying on the back.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh.
for some reason, the thought is coming out of another owl's head.
Yeah.
That's why. And then on this other side, I kind of started adding.
Oh, so fun.
Oh, those are
How sweet.
And here's my Viking owl.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
Great imagination.
it has a pleat.
That is great.
Oh, great.
Great.
Yeah, Hannah Marie.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
see
Viking
it. I
owl.
see it.
And this owl has like lips, and then it has a little
Yes.
moon
I
on
love
its
that
back
one.
with an owl face in it. And then
Oh,
these two down
sweet.
here are just kind of, I don't know what they are. Those
Yeah,
totem owls, you know, just
One of
playing around
them
with
is
ideas.
Yeah.
what do you call those?
Sophie.
From a ministry. What do you call
Oh
that?
God, my hair.
A nun? That's what I
Nun.
not a ministry.
I
She's
was working
like a
on
wimple. A
I
wimple.
thought that was what we called a pillbox hat.
Pillbox hat. Okay.
Pillbox, the way Jackie Kennedy,
All
Jackie
right.
Kennedy
Yeah,
used
I
to wear
remember
them.
that. I remember
So
the.
it
Way
looks
back in the 60s, remember?
It looks like it
I
looks like
remember
the
wearing one back in the 60s. I'm just joking.
I
But
look
I know
at
the
it
pill
almost
hats you're
kind of
talking
like a
about.
nun.
her
Are you
decide.
saying,
I
Judy?
thought it was a nun. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it looked like a nun too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
okay.
one? One of oh, the girl, the one with the tattoo, the moon
No,
on
the red dress.
Yes, it looks like a nun who's got something
Yeah.
not very nunnish in mind.
Oh, that's
Because
sort of
it looks like she's
goes with
holding
it,
up
doesn't
the elbow like
it?
the
cardinal.
shoulder like that. So
They're human. They have imaginations as well.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So keep exploring with these owls. Let's stay in the vibe. And after this, I don't know what I'm going to be. This is with our Parliament of Owls session. I will be uploading the recording tomorrow. And so you can look back on it if you want to. And then, of course, we'll be meeting again on Thursday. And by this, I don't know what we will be doing on Thursday at this point. So start pinning those pins in that Pinterest board so that I can start getting ideas for Thursday, because again, it's either going to be jumping between different animals, because again, it's an animal month, or again, it's going to be concentrating more on one. But let me know what you think in, the comments under all the posts on Patreon or wherever, so that I can make up my mind and just do what you like doing, and just do something like creative, more like this, where we do something, but there's also kind of another purpose behind it, as well as improving our drawing, where we can have fun and explore our styles. So the simplification of the drawing could be an idea that we could onboard for this month, for example, if we like that idea. But I'll let that thought marinate with you, and we can decide in the next day, because
I say it was
Okay.
we
very
don't have
nice.
that long, actually.
It was
fun.
nice. It was the same animal. You
Yeah,
got
I
in-
agree
in
that
the
we would
depth with
definitely
it.
get more knowledge
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
animal, and then we can kind of go back over the year into the themes that we've visited, and then get more specific about certain, like with anatomy, you know, we did it very generally. We didn't have the time to go in depth. But I have noticed that I've learned a lot from that.
Oh yeah, me too.
From the
Yes,
from the
very
anatomy,
much
Good
especially
with the
of the
break.
hands
It's very
and the
good with
head.
the break.
It was such a great variety today. I really appreciated that, from
Mhm.
the, going into fantasy, and then the basic shapes, and then something really detailed with the talon. It was just all over the place, and it was great.
Yeah,
I just loved it.
I don't know how I got that idea. Now I'm the pressure's on for the next one. Anyway, it might be more like straightforward next
Fiona,
time. If you've
could
got
we,
any ideas, run them by me, and I'm open to all options.
Yeah.
Thank you for the inspiration.
Yeah.
But
Thank
anyway,
you.
thank you
for
so
the
much for
session.
joining. I'm going. It's almost
everyone.
9 here, so I've got to go. Thank you so
Sweet
much.
dreams.
Bye bye, everyone.
Dream
Bye.
about
Bye.
happy
Bye.
things.
Thanks
Good night.
again.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Remember to share.
See you soon.
Bye bye.